really
Oh my
interesting
god,
to see
tar-based
how things
drafting.
switch up.
Run! Tar-based drafting!
Really well known for his
Okay,
creativity,
Viban, Varus.
as is Flyquest.
Cassiopeia ban
Plus,
is
you
kind
mentioned
of
it,
strange.
jungle and support. Yeah, Busio,
I guess Quad is a
last time at
Cassio player,
MSI,
but
it
you need to
was
ban
a
it
rough
1, 2,
tournament for
3.
him,
Maybe
but
you do
he has
if you're
improved
early
so
rotating
much since
Rise.
then. Very
Why can't you say
excited for
move
him,
cam? Why do you have to say
to
you
get to show up
fraud?
on this stage as well? And let's get right into that.
Cassio is here,
so
Ben.
far here, targeting
Okay, so right now you have
Cassiopeia
Pantheon.
Pick. Now that might signal
Talia.
that Shanks does want to go for his
This
Rise.
Cassio ban is
Very,
kind
very
of
popular pick for
signaling
him.
Rise.
Very,
Yeah,
very
the
good
Ari,
at it.
the Ari
And
Talia
Quad,
shit.
of course, he is known
Pantheon.
to be a very good
I
Cassiopeia
think they
player,
must
so
last ban
sometimes
Pantheon
trying to,
here.
Open that up.
Games in
Poppy
the
ban.
LTA
Ooh,
North,
there's
so
Talia,
not
Ari,
really
Pantheon.
surprising that,
I think
as
Pantheon
anyone's
first pick is
mentioned,
really
don't wanna
solid
put it
here.
on Final
They
ban
want to
from
take away the
Flyquest. They got
Talia.
rid of
Okay.
Twisted Fate and Vi.
That means Flyquest can
Tabe
take the
and
Pantheon if they want.
Legends have removed the Varus,
Quad
the
is a
Cassio,
Cassio
and the
one trick.
Azir. Talia is the immediate first lock for
Sure,
AM.
but
Yeah,
I think they can
what's
match
gonna be
mid
our
here and pick
answers here
Pantheon
for
pretty easily.
Flyquest? Somewhat side, so probably
Orianna
gonna be
into
his pick for
Talia.
last.
Okay.
Early Orianna.
Okay, please take the
hovered
Pantheon as
by
well. I
Inspired,
mean, what should
and
happen
had
is
an absolute storm over
the reason.
performance on it
Yeah,
yesterday.
Wukong. The
They
reason I
did.
don't
We'll
like
say we
Orianna
haven't
is
seen
because
it
they
from
could go
Inspired yet
Wukong,
this year. We have seen
and they
Italy
could go
from
like
Flyquest in that
probably like
jungle role.
Wukong Rumble.
All right, and so the AD
I
jungler
think
of
would be
choice
pretty
this time
scary
around
here
with
if you're
all
playing
of
in a
them,
mobile mid
really
like Orianna.
available here is the Pantheon,
I would be a
and I
bit
do like this
concerned
one a
about
lot
that.
because you want to break up Talia Pantheon.
And I think
That
there's
is a
probably
very
an Ornn
powerful
on 3
combo,
for.
but it
Okay,
does give you
Xin
some
Zhao.
global
I think they will
to
still go
answer. The
Rumble.
problem with it a lot of
Yeah, I
times,
think
though,
Weepo is gonna
that
have
it
to
is
go
hard to
Ornn or
operate
Galio on 3.
over Talia rocks. The
This
E
is why I
just
think
so
something like
powerful.
Orianna is.
So sometimes it can make it annoying
So
for
here he'll go
Pantheon.
Ornn or
You know, he
Galio
does rely on
into
the jump
Rumble. He
for
won't
his
go
stun.
Silas. This is where I
But
think
we'll
champs
see
like
if Inspired
Ari are
can
just
work
better.
around that.
Because at least into Rumble Talia you have mobility, but
Unique
well, the
picks.
good news is
Galio
Flyquest gets
into
first choice.
Rumble, not too
I
unique,
hope
but still a
Flyquest
very
don't
strong
fall
pick
into
in
what
that top
G2
lane
did
matchup.
yesterday.
Definitely one of
They
the
really
most
should think
common
about
up here,
Jhin.
and one that they have
I
used
think
before,
Jhin in
so
comps like this is
the
just
Galio
cinema.
pick here to answer
It
the
is.
Rumble, and
All
again,
they
that
might
is
do
gonna
is
be
drop a
two
Brown
globals
Brand, look
now
for North, look for
them
Rel,
to
look for
one.
Leona.
Let's
Look
see
for
as we get
Alistar,
down
and then
to
just
the
slam a
bottom
Jhin.
lane here, though.
I think it would be really
Everything
easy for them.
against CC,
Alistar
some
ban,
structure,
okay.
on
I mean,
that
that's just a
team
solid
there
champ,
for
sure.
AL.
Probably annoying for Galio
100%
and
agree with you
Pantheon.
there. They have
One of
good
the better
poke,
champs
they
for
have
Talia
okay
to play on.
engage,
Talia
but really
loves
they're
champs
looking
like
for
Multis,
a
Alistar,
little
Lucian
bit
ban
of range
stops.
from their AD carry,
Lucian
then
Braum,
obviously
Lucian
something
Nami.
powerful. Maybe they'll
Right
look to get
now,
rid of the
there's
Rakan,
Varus,
because I look at
and there's
Orianna,
Jhin.
Pantheon, Galio,
And I
Rakan,
think
that's
both
a
AD
very
carries
strong
are
all-in
crazy
combination if
for
Flyquest can
AL.
get it. Alistar removed by
Varus ban.
Flyquest.
Down more
Chat,
to
shut
something with mobility, trying to
Kalista
take away
ban.
some of.
The thing is, at this
Yeah,
point, because
Ezreal-
both the
it's
bot lanes are
Ezreal
open,
Jhin
and
right
because
now.
bot lanes can
Ezreal
do quite
Jhin
a few
MF.
different things, actually with the safety that gives
Ezreal.
Kyle and being aggressive.
Maybe it's just Jhin
there's
MF
the
trade.
Ezreal banned away from
I think
anyone's
both
legend.
ADs are great for
They
both
could ban
sides.
right there. All right, let's see.
One's good denial.
Assuming
I
we're
think
just gonna
MF
grab our
maybe
AD
not the
carry
best for
here and save
Flyquest.
the
Ooh, they could go
though, so
Xayah
let's see
Rakan
what
AL.
Masu
I don't know
does
if I
wanna
like
go
it
for,
though.
like
Depends if they
Kai'Sa,
pick support
Misfortune,
on
both
4 or not.
available,
They are gonna pick support on
possible
4.
options. Ooh,
So the
they are
reason
gonna
they're doing
hide it
this
even more.
is because Rel gets
I love the
countered
zone
by
control this
Alistar
team
and Poppy,
fight
and
has
both
and
are
the
out, so
combo
they're
it has
denying
as well
Rel and
from
MF Rel.
Flyquest. So getting
But the
Rel early
response to
to
this
take it
is
away
Xayah
from
Rakan,
anyone's
and then they
legend as well
probably
kinda
play
makes
Jhin
sense.
Yeah, definitely.
or
Deny that from Kyle.
some shit, and they'll
That
go
is a
Xayah
big
Rakan here.
denial there.
Yeah.
Plus, since you're
They
picking
won't
it
pick
early
Nautilus
here
into
in
Rel, it
Fearless,
sucks,
not
they'll
gonna
go
be ready
Xayah
for the
Rakan.
rest of it. There you go, instant.
Xayah
Oh my
Rakan
god,
makes so much
AL's
sense
comp
here.
is so
Now
fucking
you get your
scary.
engage,
Oh
your
my
Rakan
god.
here so quick
I
with
feel
it.
like Xayah
Also,
Rakan
Desire has
on
stealth
blue
view,
side
which I
4-5
think
is
is so
just
vital
scary
against
to
this
play
Flyquest
against. It is
composition.
just
They have
scary.
great shot potential.
Like that comp
but
just
Feather
looks
Storm
scary.
negate kill off this side.
Senna?
Yeah, and I think
Is Senna,
if they
is
can get some of
Masu
those
a
big
Senna
wombo
player?
combos
Like,
Board here.
this
Love
is
what both the team
Masu's-
comps are trying to do. I think both teams
Has he played
have
Senna this
actually
year?
gained the tools that
Oh,
they
yeah,
would
he played
usually
Senna
like
once.
in a draft. H fights.
has G2 been
kind of
streaming
what these two
Flyquest, and
teams
has
do
G2
best.
mind-controlled
I will
Flyquest
note
that
the
Senna's an
Rumble
OP
for
champ?
Flandre set even
Well,
slightly ahead.
Tabe
yeah,
cooked.
especially because
And
the
now
two
I think
carries
Flyquest
that
might
he's
be cooked in the
playing
first
into,
game. This does not look
and
fun.
the Senna there, so
I don't
neither of them
like
can just
this.
jump off your
The reason I don't like it is Flyquest's comp is very like,
assuming as on, but
I don't know, I'm a bit claustrophobic looking at their comp. They have Orianna Senna, two immobile champs that scale against Rumble, Talia, Zaya Rakan. I don't know.
In the room
I feel like they just don't have things to do. They don't have... They're just so... What the fuck do you do? You can't walk into rivers, you can't fight early drakes. I don't know, I'm a bit... I guess the Pantheon is gonna have to carry this game. I don't like Orianna Senna as carries, that's disgusting. I would really appreciate it if you click subscribe Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video.
All
Alright,
he
NA.
still showed no fear.
You've been making fun
on
of
the
Europe,
international stage,
and
we're
Whippo's
starting
dead.
out with Whippo here taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Tarzan's going to chase him down. Whippo with the Justice Punch. Might have to
And
burn the
Whippo's dead.
flash here. Shank's still on the chase as well. Whippo flashes into the pit, we assume, and
What the
Tarzan
fuck?
will chase him down. Whippo no tools to get away from this one.
Oh,
What
yeah,
the
not fooling
fuck?
anybody with that for
Just
AL.
fucking
now,
open it.
too, it really changes
Oh
the
my
Galio
good
into Rumble
God.
matchup here. Trades and then
Don't
use
say
the phase
EU
rush to get
player,
away
by the way.
from
Don't say
Harpoon
that.
slowly. A roam
Whippo
up there.
impression.
Is there going to be a gank
I
from
mean, Whippo just
Tarzan?
went, oh, my bad.
And against the team like
Oh,
anyone's
seems that we
legend as
start
well,
top
who've
side.
been led by because they're
My
so
God, Whippo.
good.
Try its
All
first
these
blood,
teams
stop
just
being
get
weird.
So much double MSI
But it does feel
victories
good.
for him.
NA
Then
fans
with
have been sitting there.
getting MSI
EU,
second
Keck,
place,
Eastern
Worlds
USA,
quarterfinals,
lol, need
and
more
now
freedom.
anyone's
Now we get to watch
legend
you. Now we get to
going
watch you.
back-to-back
Let's see if you can
finals
fucking
and
back up
winning
that
in
shit
summer
talk,
finals.
idiot.
This guy,
The easy thing for NA this tournament is if
Flyquest
Flyquest wins,
maybe visit a
NA.
little bit
If Flyquest
later.
loses, EU players.
The extra money for Tarzan
Oh, yeah?
also not spent.
Okay.
So isn't going to be combat
Okay.
extra power for him.
Oh man, Orianna. The two champs I hate the most all year long are Orianna and Senna. Like those two champs just lose games and look useless. And Lilia. Oh my god, top 3 decided. Oh, and Victor, that's the top 4.
Able to dodge away from
Hope.
the crash down from Busio.
Ooh,
Masu
W
alone
miss.
with land, the last rights, no root
Masu.
coming out, but both the heals used.
Okay, double heal, get the stack,
In the
get
end
the
will just be a
stack.
trade of
Lovely.
summoners.
Inspired,
Trading
looking for a
very effectively.
cheeky
Inspired
mid
looks
gank
mid
instead of Crab.
First.
Pops the oracles. Obviously, could see the outline.
Oh,
of
jumps to the
Taliyah
minion.
across the wall,
Nice,
can't find
inspired.
much more.
Gets
He's
the
gonna
Taliyah
path towards
pink.
the top side.
He
Doesn't have
knows
push in
Sin's
bot,
out
so
there,
hard
and he's
for
getting
him
crabs.
to contest.
Far here at
So
the
I
tournament,
think
actually,
AL's
with
game
very
plan this
low
game,
soul counts
after this
early
first
on. So
clear,
we'll keep track of how
is,
well Masu is able to stack
Ooh,
that.
nice movement
Currently
bot.
at 9,
Sin's
usually
out
you're
opens
looking for
top, does his top
60
camps,
to
pat
20
towards
minutes.
bot,
That's
Taliyah
a
bases,
good
opens mid,
threshold to
and they
be
go
at.
mid to bot, and
Obviously really
Masu gets
influenced
Doven.
by how much you
That's
lane
what's gonna
against
happen,
your lane
probably.
opponents, right? If you're
And
laning
Flyquest
into
need to
top, if
defend
you're
it.
Swapping
Now,
for
what
their
you're doing
swap.
here with
That's what
Whippo
Busio's gonna
TP
say
is
around
you're
is that
stopping them
Hulk
from
get this
crashing the
wave
wave,
pushed in. It keeps
or
Hulk
you're
Kyle
fucking
in
their
the lane
bases.
a little bit.
Shove that all the
Yeah,
way
his
into
eye.
the
Oh
turret.
god,
A lot of
Masu
minions
CS.
died
Oh
there.
god, this
So,
early game is a
Masu
nightmare
is really
already.
going to be the one suffering during this swap. He
Like, why
missed
would
out on a
AL
decent
swap
amount
back
of
to match?
those because
All
of the
AL will do
timing
is
where they
base,
go for it,
run back
and
bot,
Flandre
take
doing a
Dragon,
good
and
job
Rumble
there
will just
on
ult
Rumble.
top
Yeah,
wave
Flyquest actually
defensively.
popping back towards the top side here as well. So
And,
not gonna
this
invest
guy's
in
a
CP. That means there'll be a teleport
MR
advantage
into Zaya,
for
right? So
anyone's
he'll get
legend if they
murdered.
do want to fight around this
No
Drake.
flash as well.
You
Yes,
see
it's coming
Whippo
up soon.
recalling out
So
towards
what does
top, and we'll
Flyquest do
have
here?
the
Inspired
lane
bases,
swapped
runs
back to
top, and he try and
normality.
dive top, but how?
Basically,
What is Inspired
that
going
we
to do on this
did
bot side of the
see
map?
go
He's
down and kind of
3v4 on
lost
this
there,
side.
so
So the game right now is
Won't
really
find much
rough for
more. Chunking out
Flyquest.
quad is good when you're contesting an objective
What's
like
going to
the
happen
Drake.
here maybe
And
is
since Flyquest have
Flandre
committed
is going
their,
to take
duo
XP,
up to
get
the
to
top side,
6,
of course
and he's
they're
going to ult
making the
top
call.
wave. What
We're
Flyquest
not
need to
gonna
do is
go
they need to
anywhere near
dive
that.
him
That is
now.
yours, Tarzan.
Before
That
he
is
gets
yours,
6, he
AL.
needs to die.
Don't
he
you
doesn't
worry
die,
about it. They should be well
then they're
aware
cooked.
of the possibility of a cross
So
map,
Rakan
and they
has
are.
Spellbook
So
and
we
TP's
do
top.
get the Spellbook
Does
Rakan
Flyquest
using
dive
teleport to go
3v2?
cover.
Unsealed Spellbook gives you so much more flexibility.
Yes,
Jump
they
comes
do.
in, Inspired there. Flandre flashes away. Inspired flashes out of
And
tower.
does Senna do
Inferno's still
damage?
alive, and Masu
No, she doesn't.
takes an extra tower shot. The spear, not
Oh my
enough.
god, he's going to level up on the wave.
Spears
Masu,
through
watch out, he's going to level up on the wave.
defenses, but
Masu.
just needs an auto attack. Scraps
Oh my
shield,
god, they pulled it
Busio
off.
will get it.
Rel got the
Flyquest
kill,
on the
but it
board,
doesn't
the
matter.
knockout coming
It doesn't
out
matter.
from
It doesn't matter.
Kyle.
Rumble
Healing
died. They
enough
got
to keep
something.
Busio alive.
That's all that
And
matters.
to
They got
dive
something,
there
and
from
Rumble lost the
Flyquest,
wave.
they
Rumble
make
will
it happen.
TP back top
Even
and
with
catch the wave,
flash
but you're
there
losing
from
Drake, right?
Flandre, yet
Rumble
even
will
though
probably
Taliyah
team back top
wall is a
and push.
possibility,
Oh no,
they
he's
do
just
it
running bot.
quick enough
He's going to
that
take over.
Shanks
But
can't
they
go
got
pick
something.
anything
That's
up
all that
afterwards.
matters. Good for Flyquest. Really good.
Spawning,
How
but
did
let's
they
have
not
another
chain
look.
CC
Yeah,
the Rumble?
Inspired, of course, the big shot caller for the team. He's the one that started out, as you say, just after the
Is it
shield
better for Rel to
expires.
W on the
Even though
Pantheon
flash
W and then
pulls
Q
out,
after?
They had the route onto Flandre.
Instead of
and
W,
Inspired's
Q,
able
W?
to hit one more Q there to get him low enough that the
I
duo
think
can
Rel
then
should
go
crash
finish
down
it
on the
off.
Pantheon stun
Even with his
and then
scrap shield,
Q
Busio,
afterwards.
nice little flip over
And
the
it's
back
probably a
into
chain
the
CC.
stun there. Had come back
Alright,
off of
Flyquest,
cooldown from
good
the
spot
previous
now.
use.
Rumble
With
lost a
the,
lot, and Senna
Summoner's
recovered a
spells
lot.
are
That's definitely
Yeah, this HUD,
He's
this
running
HUD,
after shot,
this
not
HUD is
unsealed
such a
spellbook
bait,
as
by the
well,
way.
so
Half the
we'll have
summoner
that
spells
for
on
a
not
little
that.
while time.
is
So
a
they put their bot
superstar
lane
for
mid.
this team. You were talking about it at the very beginning, but
I'm not sure how I feel about that, but they might send it onto quad here with Tally ult.
Through the bot
I
side with
don't
Inspired
think that the Xayah... Oh my god, Inspired, he has to ult
Tarzan's
out.
beginning to collapse. Flandre obviously no flash, puts the equalizer down. Inspired gets the smite, gets the red, and gets
Oh,
the
our
star
flash
ball,
from
but the Crimson
Tarzan
Guard will
cancels
knock
him.
him back. Trying to get in range to get to this blast cone, but the chase will continue from anyone's ledge.
Flandre gets the kill here. Oh, Tarzan took it.
Down he goes.
Greeting for the red a bit, that means they're gonna lose the grubs.
Whippo
is really strong. He's a level up on Flandre. Oh man, it's a really shame that Pantheon died there.
Yeah, it's
I
really
think
good
Whippo is
there,
so down for a
from
fight,
Kyle
he can ult
from,
into anything right
Tarzan
now.
here on a
That swap helped Whippo a lot.
Moment though, Flyquest, look at it right now.
Since our no flash in the river, can they punish it?
Deal with that 2v1 situation in
Looking
the top
for it.
side.
W connects.
Has struggled a little bit.
There's the Pantheon ult.
Well.
W misses. Masu. No flash.
Trying to join the fight as Tarzan heals up a little bit.
Nice block. Good shockwave. Good kill. Nice punish. And they're out. Caedrel was in base. Good pick. Yeah. Nice punish by Flyquest. Whippo. Face rush. Does he have it? Whippo's fine. He bases here. So what's happened in this game now is obviously since our R flash to cancel the Pantheon, but Pantheon ult doesn't go on cooldown if it gets cancelled like that, I think, because he has it up again. Tarzan goes for top grab, they make the pick, great, but in the meanwhile, Flandre TP bot to catch the wave. I wonder if Whippo's going to do the same. Yes, he is. So Whippo will TP bot, push bot really hard, and he has ult as well. They need to cover quad. Oh, Inspired's basing. Quad might be dead if he bases here. Does Busio have heal? I don't know. I can't tell because of the fucking thing. I like what Masu's doing there. Hold the wave. I guess Oriana can maybe save her TP now.
Back into this
All that matters is Drake. Just click Drake, please. Are you gonna TP top quad? Masu is like, he's in a gold lead and he has 31 stacks at 11 minutes. That's really solid. 31 stacks is pretty solid. With the new AD carry Senna. So the Drake fight, I thought Oriana maybe needs to be ready with TP. This is a 4v4 for a little bit. No W, stun. Big damage onto the Rakan. Rakan's gonna have to take a base. Masu's kind of cooking them. That should be Drake because Whippo can hold bot push. The only thing is Talia can move with ult, right? Now Talia would love to go on the center here, but Rakan needs the base.
If it is going to be an answer for quad, he will have to invest.
Rakan is staying, TP from quad just to make sure. They're not going to fight here, I think, when they see you. What is Kyle doing? Oh, the set ult! No flash Rakan. Talia ults, but there's no follow-up because there's no Rakan. It's a trade of flashes. And it's a dragon for Flyquest. Solid play by Flyquest. Good. You can see, by the way, they're posturing. The Flyquest is playing with confidence. The Rakan is walking up. Hit him. Now. Hit him. The Rakan goes over the wall. Flash on him. Now. Good confidence by Flyquest. Good fighting. Uh-oh. No ult on Shanks. Quad's over the wall. Hola! That's a kill. Ults him into the Pantheon W. Yo, this Flyquest is kind of frying. Busio? No. Can we help him? Any helpers? You have ult? Senna W? Senna Q? You have heal as well, right? I wonder what you think there, because you see your red get smited away, but you don't get vision, right? But it's enemy support. So now Flyquest, same thing, same thing. The good news is they're playing Senna Oriana and the game is even. The game's even. They're playing two great scaling champs. And two globals in the games. The Galio will just ult in the Talia ult or whatever target the Rumble's focusing with the Rakan. The Oriana's scaling, the Senna's getting stacks. They're 1-to-1 in Drakes. The Talia hasn't really ulted anywhere or forced a flash on anyone. Hopefully we got Gathering Storms on that Senna, Oriana and Galio. They need to be really careful, Flyquest, to not run into Xayah Talia. Like, Oriana Senna should outrange and outpoke and play their in and out better. But if Rel and Pantheon commit really hard onto Xayah Talia, they can insta-die. Busio and Inspire need to not tweak and just let Masu and Quad do the work. Just let Masu and Quad play. Inspired's cover here is great. The Shanks could ult right now. Oh, they predicted it. What? Holy fuck, that move speed from the upgraded E. You can see Whippo keeps pushing bot and hovering with his global. So, Flyquest have two options. Option 1, keep hovering with Galio, slowly retake vision and fight the Herald. Option 2, they can make a fast play. Inspired can run here and be ready to Pantheon ult bot and kill the Rumble on a dive. With a Senna ult as well. So they have a ward, they know they're on it. What are they going to do? Pantheon now decides what happens. So Whippo's moving, they're not going to do the bot play, they're going to commit. Rel's coming out of base with 4 wards. Inspired has no flash yet though, but he has a Galio ult ready. The objective is cooked. Ooh, they're going to split up a bit here, Flyquest. I don't know if I like it. Nice shockwave though. Oh, they actually zoned away. Shanks got knocked up. Inspired, no flash. Dead. Good fight so far by Flyquest. Inspired's getting a lot of sundered Sky Sprocs. Oh my god, Inspired smurfed that fight so fucking hard.
anyone's legend. You got the Rift Herald, but you don't get much else.
Oh my god, Tarzan just counter-smurfed
Wind
it.
becomes lightning and Bwipo becomes
He has Herald's
dead.
recall, have to chase him.
Not Bwipo, Inspired becomes dead as Bwipo's on the chase. Tarzan forced back through the jungle and should fall here.
Yeah, I mean, he is.
Oh, Masu! 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 And Tarzan's gonna die here. Bwipo just needs to let it play slowly. Nice. Really nice fight by Flyquest. I was really scared because the Pantheon Galio dive and the Orianna Senna are stuck behind the wall with a Rakan looking at them. I thought that they would just get engaged on here because their front line's gone on Rel's in base. But what ended up happening is Quad shockwaves them into Senna W, so they have to run away and then they can join the rest. This was really key.
In the end,
Quad and Masu pushed away the Rakan and joined the other two. So you'll see it here. Inspired's going to ult, and he's going to commit here with Galio. That leaves Masu and Quad alone. But Quad flashes Rakan W, so even though there's 3 here, Shockwave W forced them back and then joined them. Was crazy good. So now it's AL who's split. Actually, Busio also got a lot of space there. How do you help your teammates in the pit? Inspired got so many Sundered Sky procs. He got a little bit cocky by walking up though. What is AL doing? I feel like Kyle's having a shit game. What is he looking for? Is he forcing? Like, what is that? You can't dodge that guy. I feel like his game so far has been rough. We need to not get excited because Flyquest might win this game. But don't. Yesterday, G2 won game 1 as well. But Flyquest's team fighting is really strong. They just need to not take bad number fights. The gap is closed. Has it? It's only the first game. But I remember saying Flyquest could beat BLG and I rated them higher than BLG. And all of Reddit was like, how dare Caedrel say that the NA team is good?
I got very excited. I was like an international.
But it needs to not be game on Andes.
Cool because in the past, but.
Because shit like this will happen.
Feel the knock up. There's the charm quickness coming out as well as Masu walks away. Busio getting charmed up.
Yeah, Flyquest is playing well. I will say Shanks and Kyle look completely lost this game.
Your static shiv is really when you feel nice with
Mid support for AL look
to the rapid fire as well. You know, such long range can play.
I mean, Shanks less so, but definitely
use
Kyle.
Your shroud to
I think they're nervous.
Really remain far back. Don't
or
let
they're
that
just
get into range. Of course,
warming
it can be hard
into the
when
series.
has flash.
You can see what Flyquest is doing. They're winning fights in their head, but they're not getting too excited. What if I told you watch all those fights? Flyquest haven't taken a single tower yet. That's rare for Flyquest. Normally Flyquest will just fucking 4-man somewhere for a tower and they'll die. Oh, Busio, please don't choke. Just back up. Oh my god, Masu! Oh my god, Masu's fucking drifting!
All of the engage from anyone's legend. Tarzan separated from his team, Bwipo down to half HP, but he's still damn tanky. Quad comes in, looking for Tarzan towards the top side, can't quite find.
They need to stop doing stuff like this, Flyquest. They're tweaking too hard. Oh my god, they're tweaking way too hard.
Oversteps a little bit. Shockwave only lands onto Kyle. Rift Herald charged in. Busio on the backline goes out with the Magnus
Stop tweaking! Just push waves and catch!
As does everyone on the Rift. Tarzan tries to change
They're tweaking too hard. They're gonna lose Atakan.
Masu falls and Flyquest now with
all they had to do was wait for Drake and play it. They had no Senna flash. You see that? It's coming up now.
Impressive for them to get all the way in there.
But Bussin's just walking around a little bit lost.
The kill onto the Senna we were
this
just
is big for AL.
About.
Like Bussin's tweaking and then Masu is the victim of the tweak and then
definitely gonna everybody here concerned about the Otacon first, though.
What? Oh, Busio knocked up here. Hope getting forced away by Masu once again. Inspired on the chase. Quad coming in from the side.
Tarzan no flash.
Going out. Tarzan goes forward. Here is entrance used. Tarzan
oh, nice ult by Hope.
With
oh, Bwipo's cutting. Big taunt though. He's quite tanky. Rumble ult's not that strong. There's a big Pantheon ult on top of Flandre. There's Inspired. Kyle, Ease. No flash on Kyle though. Oh, Busio with a great engage. Can they follow it? They can indeed. Inspired Sun and Skyprox.
Inspired chased out by Shanks. But Busio
a little
bit more here.
Sniffing on.
Maybe enough.
Masu ward Q. Boom! Static shift dead. Shanks has nothing. He has nothing. He just has to try and trade 1-for-1. He's dead eventually in the long plane. No W. Busio W's over the wall. Emotes, gets stunned.
For the AL mid laner.
Yeah, Shanks is the last one left alive, and all Flyquest are coming.
Someone CC in. All right, thank God for that.
4 members.
Why you KS? Okay, Busio deserved actually. Pretty good fight by Busio. I will say you were tweaking, but now you're fighting well. I think Bwipo was dead if he didn't get cancelled by Talia W. Something cancelled Whippo, so he didn't dash that far forwards. But I think if Whippo's dash went off, he was cooked. Here. Oh, I think if he E'd in there, he was fucking dead. Rakan would just CC him and his position would be way too far forward.
Ultimate only kind of touching him, so they go for the re-engage off of Inspired first, and you called it as it happened. Busio
There's like imaginary lines in fights. If you cross one of the lines, you're always like gonna die. But if you keep a good line, it's very hard to get engaged on. But he got pushed back, which is good. All Flyquest need to do is not tweak. They just need to hold Abacan vision. This area of the map just needs to be slowly contested and fished in.
CC and so much tankiness as far as the advantage
Atacan's dead.
for Flyquest, but the Otacon is
They're
getting
gonna
burned
try and
down,
finish
so
it with
they're
Zaya.
forcing the issue
It's
here.
gone.
Whippo's going to try and get into the middle of them. Kael trying to block him. The
They could look for a fight here though. Tarzan no flash, but the team's quite far. They're gonna have to try and hurt them, and AL's gonna have to go up, I think. Or the Talia ult does a lot, but AL's gonna have to go up, I think. Now they're kind of cornered. Rakan has flash. AL have to turn in one direction. Busio just goes in. Where's the shockwave? The shockwave could be big here. They're grouping up slowly. Shockwave. Boom! Onto the Talia rumble. Down goes the Talia. Tarzan can't do anything. Chandra is dead. Busio looking for the CC. The pullback does nothing. Whippo taunts to Saya. Triple kill for Quad. Tarzan flashes out. That's Baron for Flyquest. That's Baron for Flyquest.
Matsu looking for the chase, and
Game's over. Game's over. Flyquest has this.
Mercy from Flyquest.
Flyquest, they've got him cornered here in the alcove.
4 kills for Quad Oriana. 4. That's a volume increase. Now, just hold the game until Drake
so here's
spawns.
another look at it.
Stop saying EU sucks! Our first seed hasn't even played yet! You don't even have a second seed! It got taken away from you! All the NA fans rocking up like USA! Watch your domestic league! And then you'll get more seeds! Half your team's European! How is it NA beats China in first game and all everyone's saying is NA greater than EU? Bro, shut up! G2 won the first game against Gen G, who's arguably a better team! Shut the fuck up! You have no basis! You're just being annoying! Alright, 1 minute 40 on Drake. I'm also on your side, you fuck! Alright, 1 minute 40 on Drake, just play the Drake. Absolute friendly fire, man. Stop being weird. Mid-tier 2, bot-tier 2 looks good.
I've seen many a good game die to an overpush towards that bot inhibitor. Shanks caught out here as entrance going down.
Weepo goes in, no flash Talia. Q doesn't connect, phase rush out.
Absolutely tanking them for days. Flyquest, Whippo's health bar hasn't even moved.
Can pressure mid a little bit, a little bit of pressure in mid, a little bit.
Shank's timeline here is cool to see him on the international stage, but it is his first. And so
I think Bussin might want a base for wards.
Again,
it's not a bad call.
In the on the international stage now, we'll see
Weepo TP's in. Masu big W. Oh, he dashed into 3, and Busio follows. Shockwave doesn't really do anything, but they should be able to play this. Busio and Inspired are pretty tanky. Hope flashes backwards. Weepo frontlines it. Big blunder by Kyle there. The game is kind of lost, but he dashes into his team with Senna W. Can you just end mid, thoughts?
You've got Masu and Busio pushing
they
through
can't
mid.
end.
The
Shanks
TP
TP out.
Look
for Hope. Look for Hope.
Hope
has been found. You saw him. You see him. You chase him.
Opening up the base is a Flyquest special. I've seen them win with
now get
minions and with.
This is only
game 1
almost
good.
30 minutes into the
but
game,
game
but they
2
have so much
don't drop the ball.
With these team comps being
Keep
so
up the pace. I
I
thought you hated the draft. The reason I don't like Flyquest draft is because Flyquest draft has very little agency other than their globals. And AL's draft has tons of agency.
Again, this team sticking
but if they can just go even for 15 minutes, then Flyquest comp goes crazy. But playing a comp that goes even in the first 15 minutes against LPL #1 is that's fucking hard. But it worked. They scaled. They got to 15 minutes, they were even, and they won fights. Great. That agency is also tempo-based, right? You have Rumble, you have Talia, you have Xin Zhao. Masu has 4 items and over 100 stacks. He's gonna 1-tap. Look at Zaya items. Absolutely homeless. Or hopeless. Masu, highest KP on the team. 20 out of 22.
In case
Senna's hitting powers from fucking Narnia.
But
do you guys want to click Baron?
Like
any Baron clickers?
Maybe
you hated Senna yesterday? Did you see the Sennas recently? They all look useless. This is the most OP Senna I've seen in 44 years.
You know what? They're just good for the... Yes, gets the stop.
IL now pops the quickness, only gets the charm onto Busio. Shadowing Strike's going to hit as well. There's the shockwave. The Magnus
Kyle
back to bring it back.
again.
Quad goes godlike, yet to die here.
Free Nash.
7-0. So good in the
Something
LPL.
Caedrel. Bro, yo, you shut the fuck up right now.
They've just had
Easy Baron, base, open mid, top, take a
should,
free win.
Don't
get engaged on, don't get engaged on, don't get engaged on. Just wait for the waves. They're playing 3 lanes. Playing 3 lanes is good, but you need to wait for the push.
Waves right now, but Flyquest still
and not get caught before it happens.
And so they might even get trapped themselves.
Bus in, we're tweaking a bit. Bus in, we're tweaking a bit. Maybe it's fine though, just need to stop. It might be fine, it might be fine if we tweak. It might be fine. Big Senna ult. Oh my god, Masu is penta killing them right here. Look at the damage from that Senna. Jesus, that Senna is frying them. First game to Flyquest. First game to Flyquest.
Is here for Flyquest.
Flyquest.
Level 1 also really sucked for Flyquest, giving Sinzao a free kill.
Is here. What a draft. They're going to take #1.
Here in Vancouver on home turf.
Gen G sitting there. Wait, are we going to have to play against Flyquest again? Oh, hell nah.
1-0
Great game by Flyquest. Great game. Put some respect on Flyquest's name. They're a good team. Stop fucking around.
Wow.
Good team. Be honest.
Big stuff here.
Stop looking at nameplates. They're solid. So here, I think Varus Vi ban will come out from Flyquest, and this is why AL chose blue. Varus ban rather. So Vi is their next ban, maybe. They did ban Poppy last time. Hard to say. I wonder what the first pick is for AL. I wonder if there's no way they would first pick Kalista. I would say their first picks are Renekton ban. I would say their first picks are Ahri, Vi, and Ryze. Those are their 3 first picks right now. I think they're trying to pinch mid pool because they're scared of... Okay, they first picked the Ryze. So the Ryze first pick comes out, Vi is open, so they could do like an Ahri Vi here, Flyquest, but that walks into Poppy, so you don't really want to do that. So I think counter pick mid with their best champ mid. They could flex Poppy on 2. They could go like counter pick Ryze plus flex Poppy. Victor, I mean lane into Ryze is good. I don't really like him. So it's either flex Poppy or pick Vi or pick... I mean they could go Kalista. I doubt it though. Or Trundle. No, I don't like Trundle. It's Vi or Poppy, yeah, Vi. So Vi is good. It's a good champ. However, Vi walks into Wukong or Poppy. These are 2 jungle matchups that suck for Vi, so that's going to come out here somewhere. And if they pick mid-jungle, then it's likely they pick top. I'm not really sure what top Flandre would pick though. I guess he would go like, what fits Ryze Wukong? Oh, he's gonna go Trundle. I mean, Trundle is also good into Vi. Trundle is also really good into Vi. It also hurts melee support. So here, if you're Flyquest, you're thinking, maybe we should play a range support, you know? We'll see if they can pivot. Yorick pick. Now the Yorick pick, this makes sense for the Renekton ban now. Renekton ban, pick Yorick. AL first pick Yorick, but Bwipo has good champs into Yorick. I think he might go Mordekaiser. That is the one pick that's good into Yorick. Mordekaiser, and other people go Jax. Could also go Cho'Gath actually. I would say Cho'Gath, Jax, Mordekaiser. Yeah. Bwipo has these pocket picks. Blinding Yorick against Bwipo is really difficult. Really difficult to blind it. Someone was playing Mordekaiser into Yorick. Was it Keen? Or was it like Kingen? Someone in the LCK was playing that matchup a lot. Yeah, I think Mordekaiser into Yorick is solid. You ult him, his wife disappears, and you just fuck him up. And then the Yorick kind of like has to save his wife for the ult, but then he loses potential in the lane. Kai'Sa ban screams Ezreal, so I'm guessing it's quite easy. I think Ezreal's a great ban from AL. You're playing Ryze Trundle, Ezreal sounds fucking annoying. Corki also sounds really annoying, but I don't know if he plays Corki, Masu. Does he play Corki? I would also, actually I would like Lucian on 3. 4, sorry. Lucian Nami on 5 goes kind of hard, doesn't it? If you ban Nautilus, I think Trundle loses a lot of value against Victor, Lucian, Nami. But you need to ban Nautilus. And then what you do is you go Lucian. If they do swap and they go like, I don't know, what's annoying? Blitzcrank. Then you can go Braum. Okay, Bard ban is to save the Victor. I think AL would be crazy to not last ban Lucian here. And then when it comes to ADs, I think I really like Corki, but I just don't know if he plays it. He does play it? Okay, I think Corki here is probably your best bet. Kalista. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Kalista slam. I don't really like Kalista into Trundle though. I think they should have just taken the Corki on 4. I feel like that would make the game pretty good. I don't like Kalista into Trundle. Can you play Kalista Braum? Is that a lane? Probably not, right? You'll play Nico on 5. I mean, Nico on 5 is really easy to pick. I prefer Renata on 5. I think because they're going to go... I think Renata on 5 is what they're going to do. I think they will go something like Nico or Karma or some kind of range support of their own, because Renata on 5 has way too much value. If you go like Corki, Leona here, yeah, so they're going to go towards it, but they're going to go Nico. The reason they're doing that, you might think they're denying it, but they're doing it because if they blind Nautilus here, or they blind like Leona, you're walking into Kalista Renata and you auto lose. So they're picking a range champ that actually gets pushed. So it helps the lane a bit, but I think Fly's comp is pretty good. That was a pretty cool draft. I think I was very skeptical of the Kalista on 4.
So that is
unlike us.
But I think it makes sense. You have two solo lanes that can't really go too crazy early. So Vi gets a lane to play through, which is really nice.
It's like a bridge. Composition is going to be devastating.
Wait, the wife follows in Mordekai's rule now? Since when? I swear Keen played that matchup like a month ago, and that was the interaction. Even without the wife interaction, I presume Mordekaiser is good into Yorick still. Mordekaiser is also like a really dangerous champ on swaps. A bit hard to dive, but with Nico Corki you can just poke him really hard. So again, quads on a mage. It's a meta of like Annies and Aries and Talias and Rises and mid push and roaming to sides. But Quad, sorry, 2 games in a row plays mages. He don't roam, he just stay in his lane. Bot is Armageddon. I think the Kalista Renata lose a little bit early.
The LPL in even a single game was
but bot lane is everything's in. I'm surprised Inspired starting bot.
On Kalista.
Oh,
Still having to respect
he missed the E.
Of the Nico, despite those nerfs.
Oh, he missed the Q as well. What the?
Flounder gets the level 2. The ghouls are not enough, and once
again. What the fuck?
And he gets a solo kill.
Is Bwipo dying level 1 just great? Is that our Flyquest power spike? Okay, this early game for Flyquest is a complete disaster. They counter pick top, they lose. They pick Kalista, they're getting pushed in and they're losing every CS. And their jungler got double grab, and their mid laner's gonna be on the tower for the next 10 minutes. AL could blow this game open. In terms of game state, Flyquest is fucked. This is horrendous to play. I would say they have 3 losing lanes now probably. And jungle's behind. See if Flyquest can find anything.
Not super volatile.
What do? Does Flyquest just push bot and swap? Is that the only way to play?
Flyquest, you have a lot more tools.
I think just push bot, swap, and drop Drake.
Cool coming out. He's just doing a full double clear, looking for those 2 camps. Marc's there with a cleanse to get away from the handshake. Lucio down to 200 HP though. Guardian coming back up. Kael getting chased out now. Don't have to burn the flash as the Ren. Marsu flashes for the Ren and Kael.
Okay, he has barrier. Okay, Masu. I mean, if enemy jungler spot, we're dead. So we're gonna click away here. Okay, so they got Corki barrier and Nico sums for Kalista sums. So Inspired's pushing mid hard to drag Quad him into bot side jungle to check Drake. I think Inspired thinks they're on Drake, but Tarzan will wait and then maybe start it.
As well, so level 6 achieved, level 6 advantage.
Oh, he got cancelled on his Q.
And might need to burn the flash to get away from this one instead.
Losing blue buff, level 6 Trundle.
Out there as well, just to
no level 6 on Vi yet.
Not even enough experience there.
He needs a little bit from mid.
Anything away from it. Like if it was Wolves, a few patches ago, we could have been 1 ward away.
I mean, this is great for Flyquest because
the Wolves will get that level 6.
They have mid push,
and then can start to look
they have bot push,
they
have a stronger jungler, but they haven't done Drake yet.
As well.
So the reason that's good for Flyquest is obviously Soul is every second that goes by delays any dragon stacking. All Flyquest wants to do is slow down the dragons. Like Victor and Kalista are kinda stuck on their tower. But Trundle's not getting Drake. Look at how much prio Corki has. He can permanently hovering river.
Kind of crossing over as the grubs
I think Inspire thinks
spawn.
he's on Drake, so he's just going to go to grubs. He's going to get a bit of a heart attack when he sees Trundle here. Shanks is ulting to midwave to get there in time. Oh, now they've realized, wait, what the fuck? Trundle's topside? He's on Drake.
Level 6. Ripper always has the death realm. Smite comes out from Inspired. Will secure the first
I don't know if they can fight here. Well played by Tarzan.
Okay.
That's why he delays the Drake. He makes you think he's on it, and he just takes the grubs away from your face. I guess that's why he doesn't do Drake. 3 grubs, Yorick, and Ryze.
Sneak one and go for that. You choose
got the Q off. Jesus.
Split up.
Would have lost his flash there. How does Fly win the game? That's a very good question.
One of the factors here later on
Victor
into the game.
Scales to infinity.
With that added benefit
and,
of the extra money that was given over
the
early
Arcane
on.
Storm. No, I don't know actually.
All of the members of AL
I don't know if
with their
I don't think they win side lane.
At the
I
moment,
don't know if they win fights. I
think
think they're going to have to accelerate the game through jungle bot.
Still in an okay position
Kalista, Vi, Renata.
into this game well.
Move
the
from
you
bot.
Do want to
Maybe they can move from bot and ult the Ryze. Maybe they can catch the Nico. They need to like try and find some fights around mid bot. Any kind of fights around mid bot would be great. Okay, Tarzan on Drake. Drake is insanely gone. Inspired's just going to get camps. Masu has lifesteal, which is good. Well, if Mordekaiser ult doesn't remove the Maiden and Yorick wins 1v1, then how the fuck is Mordekaiser good into Yorick? This is what I'm talking about. They need to find something through bot. They need to find something. Now, there it is. Can they kill him before Trundle gets here? Oh, the R flash is great from Busio. Oh, he timed it perfectly for the bailout. Oh my god, or was it Kyle? Is Whippo dead? Oh, that flash from Flandre was great. Okay, both sides are losing. And they have a Ryze. This game looks fucked for... Oh, he Inspired's face checking. Does he die? Slow? Nothing. Oh, 6. It's 3 grubs. 3 grubs. Yorick's ahead. He's going to have Triforce in base. Now all the NA fans are saying EU team lul.
Is Whippo engaging it, thinking he can kill Flandre off quickly enough, but the Death Realm expires. That was close. Okay, you can see why Whippo thought that maybe
God, the healing from Yorick Q is insane.
The chase down from Flandre is enough. Right?
Like Quad and Shanks are just sitting there, just fucking poking each other, and the game is not in their hands. They have Triforce on Trundle, Triforce on Yorick, Triforce on Corki. All 3 of them absolutely spiking. That's tons of stats. God, the Yorick is so disgusting. Oh, they're so cooked. They are so fucking cooked. Any TPs to save? Any TPs to save? Quad?
Tries to dodge away, not hit by the Vault Breaker, puts down the Frozen Domain, and this is his turf you're playing on. There's the
Where's their Victor TP at?
Hostile takeover,
not
gonna connect onto AL. Masu Force, low fates call.
What is this? Where's the Victor TP? Oh, Whippo killed Trundle. Ryze rather. Where's the Victor TP? Can't Victor TP top and just push and save them? Quad says no. I'm just pushing bot. Busio has no flash. Kalista ults on cooldown. Tarzan stares at him menacingly. Ooh, does Flyquest give this Drake? They kind of have some nice items. Flandre no flash. 500 shutdown on him. Flandre playing the weak side well. Inspired taking top camps, Flyquest losing mid tier 1 to Herald. Okay, defended. A little bit of defense, nice. Lost the top wave but held mid tier 2. Oh, I think AL is just gonna run with this, man. It's just a Drake stacking game again.
It kind of even though it is a different style, but here's the attempt on the play.
Does Shanks die here? He doesn't have... He does die. The TP was cancelled as well. W, heal. Kind of living. Trundle's being zoned by Renata, Loki. Trundle is taking the whole base though, because he did solo kill Victor and is ending top. Yorick rather.
Hostile takeover, not going to do enough. And Masu and Busio should be able to walk away, but Hope.
Oh, Hope might die here, actually. Bailout. Big shutdown. Was it even a shutdown? Don't look top. If you just put your mouse over top lane and stop looking.
As the pillar comes out to stop the Bolt Breaker, Inspired has no summoners, and in the middle of Caedrel and Tarzan.
Flandre solo killed the Victor and took 2 towers. Oh my good heavens. Victor is still even with Rise, but it's just the Yorick is the game decider here. The Yorick. He's 3k gold up. He has Triforce, Shojin, Merc Treads. Who fed Yorick? How many people do you think Flyquest need to kill the Yorick? Probably need at least 3, I would say. Bot tier 1 is the focus. Atakan Force would be great from AL. There's no flashes on Fly other than Renata. I'm waiting for the Force. They must be on it now because Yorick's TPing mid. No, they're not starting it. Okay, they are. It's just gone, isn't it? Kalista's catching mid. Mordekaiser's top. That is an Atakan that is dead. Flyquest playing defensive, just trying to hold as much as they can. It's a tower trade, which is an objective bounty. I think Bwipo's getting top tier 1, but they have got grubs. Bot tier 2 is in trouble. Man, the Yorick is crazy. Flandre just owned top lane this game. Looks like Flyquest is giving Drake as well. Inspired keep trying to rat away camps. Oh my god, they're sending it on a dragon. They saw Shanks top with no TP and called a dragon fight.
First target, Masu's going to get chased down by Tarzan though as the chomp comes out. Masu nearly cleanse the face call used as well.
Masu's state is not good for a fight here.
Safety, then Blast Guns
yeah, this isn't happening.
With those ultimates used with that
okay, soul point's gone. Flyquest are trying to be creative still and fight things, but
yeah, AL just
they're so weak. Who do you ult as Mordekaiser? Who's the best target ult?
This rise here,
I guess it's just like, if you ult Nico, that would be kind of crazy, no? Oh my god, Shanks' Roa is going to proc him in level 16 on Rise. Mama! No cleanse on Masu, he could get Rise ult on EW dead. I've seen Yorick on the same items for so long. How much gold is that Yorick sitting on? I am concerned. Is he going to buy a house or what? What's he's saving up so much?
Against his lane opponent, Bwipo caught out with the pillar. There's the root as well. As Bwipo goes down to half HP, flashing away in the end. We'll get the shield. Tarzan about the top inhibitor because that's beginning to be hit by the minions. Tarzan chasing Inspired. Bolt Breaker. Inspired's on the wrong side of this wall, and he might have to flash to get out. Kaya with the double knocker with the Pot Blossom. Hostile takeover.
Solid. Nice flashback quad.
From Masu, who's on the chase with a face call as well. And perhaps Masu and Busio have found a bit of the fight they were looking for. The Ren comes out.
Masu trying to fry, but
take down one, gets the bailout as well.
Nothing to fry here.
Flyquest can't find more. Busio walking away wounded.
Oh, Bussin.
to safety. The Realmwork looking to chase him. As Busio thought he could fancy feed away from it, but the Rune Prison in the end is enough to kill him off. AL
here comes Bwipo.
They lose their AD carry, sure, but it looks like they're going to add a little bit more to that skill score. Bwipo in the middle of 3 members of AL will try and kill off Tarzan, but
oh, he was kind of cooking Tarzan actually. I'll give him that. Man, this top matchup
on Yorick.
Bwipo got solo killed twice, but it looks like shit. This isn't a counter pick. This is a skill matchup. And Flandre just owned him. My takeaways from this game, Flyquest, get a good bot matchup, and Bwipo stop inting. And I think they'll be fine in this series. I really think they'll be fine in this series. Good bot matchup and Bwipo stop inting. I don't think they need to be too flashy or crazy. I think Masu and Busio can win bot if they get a good matchup.
The fights in game 1,
I think AL's running out of roaming mids.
Yes, you can make some good plays, you can find some
and Bwipo just needs to pick a tank and not in, or an engage champ, or a really strong bruiser.
With that Baron buff for the next 2 minutes,
early rotator Renekton. Pick a Scion. I really think Flyquest can do this.
The top lane inhib is open.
Obviously not this game, right?
They're taking the inhibitor tower in mid. The root's going to land onto Bwipo as Tarzan continues to wail away, and Bwipo is sent to an early grave by Shanks. Triple inhib is on the cards here for AL if they want it, but they might just look for the Nexus Towers. Flyquest a man down now trying to defend, and I think really Flandre can do it all himself. Double Pot Blossom.
Oh, big Renato. Holy fuck, that was a big Renato.
And start hitting his own teammates.
Does Victor not even have ult evolve? What the fuck?
He dashes back forward, flashes in, gives Flyquest their last rites. Read out the eulogy as we go to 1-on-1.
AL bouncing right back in game number 2.
Okay, well, Quad is scaling into next game, and next game is coming soon. Jace ban, Sylas ban, Cassio ban, Renekton ban. Could be Twisted Fate, could be Ahri. Poppy. Alright, it's TF or Ahri first pick, 100%. I think they will first pick a mid, and they will drop Varus 1-2 to AL, and they'll match it with Jhin. But I think they might be inting, actually. Aren't they inting? You first pick TF, Ahri's open, Ryze can't match, Varus is taken, Jhin is matched, Nico's and Renata out though. They could do Varus, jungle, or Ahri, and they could do Nautilus here with Brown ban, and they could be quite broken. Yeah, they could pick Annie here. They could pick Ahri here. If they have a third mid laner, they could pick Nautilus. So, Flyquest, like I said, is going to match Jhin into Varus. It's just, what do they pick jungle into Wukong? That's what I'm a bit concerned by. What are you picking into Wukong? I don't like... They could do Maokai, but TF Maokai sounds ass. Now, what do? Do they pick mid on 3, or do they pick support on 3? You're not picking Thresh. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Alistar. Okay. Okay. Alright, they slam Azir. Fair enough. I mean, that's a solid champ. If I'm Fly, I'm a little bit concerned about Braum. I feel like Azir, Varus, Braum into Alistar, Jhin does sound kind of annoying. I just don't know what Flyquest is going to pick jungle. Jarvan sounds useless for Flyquest. I think Jax is very good for AL. Jax is really good for them. I think Braum is really good for them. I think whatever support they think counters Jhin Alistar is good for them. Gregash is kind of annoying. Bard is a good ban. Yeah, Bard's a good ban. Yeah, I really wonder what Inspired is cooking in jungle here. Bard Nautilus bans, okay. Ooh, Sion on 4 here is nasty. Because it really hurts Inspired and Quad. It's very hard to play on the Sion lane with TF. I'm guessing that Bwipo will either match top with Ornn Cho'Gath, or he'll pick Ambessa. I just still wonder what he's going to do in jungle. I guess it has to be Naafiri. Viego kind of works. Okay, so you know Cho'Gath. I see Cho'Gath, yeah. I guess it is Viego, Naafiri. Does Braum on 5 just win the game here for AL? If they go Viego, is Braum on 5 just free win? Ooh, that Braum on 5 scares me a little bit. Prediction? I don't know, man. AL's draft, they have Sion Braum against TF. They have insane scaling, range, teamfight. If I had to choose to play a draft, I would choose this one. I feel like this comp is on a timer and can lack a lot of damage. But let's see. Let's see how much the TF can get done. Yeah, I think AL's comp, I agree with the casters. AL's comp is easy, man. That is easy. Tabe cooked. Flyquest has a lot of conditions that need to be met. They need a TF to snowball the game a bit. They need to get a reset for Viego in fights against Braum, Sion. Masu, my goat. Masu family W. So, AL invading bot. Is that the most OP late invade bot or early invade? Why is Quad autoing back? What the fuck? Oh, because Flyquest is gonna fight level 1. Of course they are. Guys, you're against Sion Braum. You don't fight level 1 against Sion Braum. This is the problem. I think Flyquest have a losing bot matchup again. Cho'Gath pushes in Sion a lot, I think, right? Most of the game Cho'Gath pushes Sion. Maybe Sion can start pushing if he proxies.
It's pinged out by AL. Busio going in for the knockup onto Hope. Kael goes back in with the Winter's Bite, but doesn't connect as Masu swiftly sidesteps it and avoids.
The trading from Flyquest bot lane's been pretty good. No shield. Could combo in here. Ooh, a bit deep.
Kael here. Get the knockup onto him, and the roof follows up.
Is it deep?
He's going to be stunned up. Kael has to flash away from Masu.
Masu has cleanse. Busio, how long on the combo? Well. Inspired cleans both of them here. No flash on Braum. W Jhin, W. Oh, there it is! Big snipe, big snipe, big gank, big plays, bro. Flyquest bot lane is fighting so aggressively. Great trading. So well played by Flyquest bot lane. I think this bot matchup is hard, but they're cooking them. Wait, if Flyquest win this series, that means AL plays against G2. Bwipo, Bwipo, Bwipo. Bwipo, don't get solo killed. What have I said? Just winning bot and stable top, that's all we need. Okay, Braum, no summoners. They could try and play on Braum with the TF, but TF, Jhin, Alistar, minute 6, 0 damage. 0. Both junglers going top crab, jungle brain. He's checking the dragon, he thinks they're on it. They're not on it. Now they emote, and they run away. Nice phase rush by Bussin. A bit of cover here on the TF. Base came out from Masu. Classic TF lane, farming with Q. Normally how TF lanes go. You can see he's only down 50 gold, even though he's down 14 CS because of his passive. Cho'Gath eat, yummy, yummy, yummy. Swap coming out from AL for grubs. The problem is Flandre will hover on the grubs with Sion ult. So these grubs are fucking gone. I can tell you that for a fact. Not the best. Oh, Tarzan's gonna cross the Drake. But they have got Feast, they have got Feast.
Inspired forced away, and the collapse coming in from AL means
Drake. That's a horror.
The neutral objective was if you can get him 500, 600 gold ahead. I mean, a really strong spot. Flandre here, Unstoppable Onslaught will slam into Bwipo.
Okay, no flash Sion, big.
Didn't want to.
First TF ult used.
They know that Caedrel is not here. Hope flashes away.
Nice.
The cleanse,
1,
but the curtains
2.
open and swiftly will
boom!
close.
Good TF ult. No cleanse, no flash. That's what I like to see, Quad. That's what I like to see. That's what is needed. That is what is necessary. No flash Sion, no summoner on Varus. Hey, what is that TP? Headbutt that bitch.
From the TF passive as Busio is going to find Caedrel, who went for that TP from the unsealed spell. Should be able to walk.
This is really good now. This is really good. Now, TF is freed up to ult mid to go on the Varus. The only scary thing is if TF leaves his side lane to ult the Varus, the Azir with grubs will eat towers like I eat my fucking meals on a daily. Nice, Roa, big spike. No TP on Azir. Get the plate. It's crazy how Drake is still up.
Keep the farm up on the Azir. Even with the nerfs, this champ scales so nicely.
Okay, combo into Jhin W.
Scuttle Crab, that's about it.
Yeah, it was just making sure that they secured it there. Didn't want
a bit split.
In.
No summoners on OP yet. Shanks needs to die in this game if Fly want to win fights. Big damage on Sion, nice. Base from Masu for his first item. Oof, this Azir is farming a lot. It's a little bit scary, this Azir. Will Flyquest have damage this game? I'm guessing Viego's gonna go Triforce, Collector, Shield Bow or some shit, right? Flyquest in a little trouble here. Can they just... When you're in lanes like this where you're locked and losing,
you do get the ultimate out of
the normal call is, can we just fight? Can we just fight them? So you'll see here, I think that Flyquest might just send the fight.
It's just going to reset. Flandre's joined up here.
TF ult used. Oh, that TF position.
Quad immediately has to flash.
No Varus ult is pretty good though.
Pretty sharpish.
But obviously no flash is going to suck in the long run. Varus mana is not the best either.
I think that
not
having that summoner
the poke is hitting though. The poke is hitting a lot. No, Flyquest will take the fight. They gotta take the fight, right? Like, there's no way they're just gonna give Herald with Varus ult down and low mana. They should fish for something. Oh my god, they're not gonna be able to do anything. Maybe they just started. Oh my god, they're just gonna leave. Yeah, Flyquest is bleeding.
Inside is lying in wait.
Is this the beginning of the action? Here we go.
Shanks has the Emperor's Divide, will chase Inspired out. There's the Smite Spectrum, more for the Stun Heartbreaker available to him as well. And he dodges across. Inspired possesses his soul. Quad dies, but Inspired survives. And they get those
it's 1 for 1 and they lose Herald. But they will get first tower, not bad. They got it, they got something, not bad. Not bad at all. They managed to get first blood tower before AL, and they traded something for the Herald. Okay, well they lost 2 towers mid, getting outscaled to infinity right now. Luckily he has his passive, and he has 2 kills, so the gold's not that bad. And he has Rod of Ages, which will recover his experience deficit. But yeah, it's not like he's playing Azir, is it? So in terms of levels and gold, he'll be fine. But this Azir is so fucking strong, it's disgusting. Yeah, Cho'Gath's gonna rock up to a fight, get Braum queued, and Azir is just gonna melt him. The comp diff is really setting in. Need to do something, Flyquest. Really need to do something.
here as
but how do you engage? How do you engage? So hard to engage.
Kael stepping forward, Chain of Corruption only onto Busio. He'll have the Unbreakable Will if he needs to pop it. Trample coming out as well. There's a Destiny behind them. As Tarzan was the top lane, means that Sion will have a little bit of time with the tower. Inspired caught out.
Here we go, a fight. Flyquest need this. Oh, Tarzan's maybe inting. Tarzan's maybe inting here.
With the Cyclone has to flash away.
Reset. Oh, they don't get it. Fight's lost.
He can possess anyone. Shanks with the Embers divide across the wall.
Or wait, how is Shanks there? What?
The wall himself. Masu will get the kill onto Shanks alongside
They just
Whippo,
don't have damage, Flyquest, to get through anyone.
To defend against 4 members of anyone's legends. Whippo will fall.
The comp diff is crazy. Here they need this reset on Viego.
Look at it. Inspired trying to get it, but he actually goes down first. So they use the exhaust. Tarzan buys.
Kael does really good to save him.
Kael comes in and saves Tarzan.
I think Busio needed to flash the wall and combo the Wukong and send it.
Since the double teleports on the bot side, nowhere for Flyquest to go. AL. Just so strong in this one. They let Flyquest.
I think if Busio did that and he got the kill for Inspired, I think they could play it.
The trap here on the bottom.
How does Viego get resets?
Play,
yeah, he really doesn't. That's the problem.
Now, keeping watch,
his best target is Wukong.
Just letting Shanks
Brown won't die.
Third item. It's cloth armor, so
but Wukong is so hard to kill.
See if he finishes.
You know, I think Flyquest might just have to. It's gonna look really int, but they might just have to force because this is just gonna get really bad soon. They might just have to force Atakan or something.
Chem Soul for the first time this series. Last couple of games it's been Mountain. Busio jumped on, puts down the Unbreakable as Kael.
Oh, Braum no flash.
Coming out as well.
Can they kill Braum? Okay, that's pretty good. Sion has flash, but they have Braum now. Oh, where did Inspired go? Oh, he wants Wukong. They got Wukong. Okay. Oh, look, no flash. Silence is good. Oh, there's the reset as well. Okay. That's Atakan for Flyquest. Okay, that's a volume increase. Very big pick onto Braum. Braum is TPing back from base. Can Flyquest, can AL fight this? I don't know if AL is inting here. I'm not really sure what they're doing. They're just walking in to die. Azir has no TP. That's a free Atakan. How many flowers? They're on 8 right now. How many flowers they get?
Get the neutral, get a small gold lead, and are back in this game.
18, is that it? Wow. The combo, Jin W, Viego stun, kill.
Masu also had his Lord Doms plus his collector.
Cho'Gath blocks the Sion.
Go through the Braum.
And then here Inspired gets the Q stack, and then he goes on to Wukong. Jin W, stun card. These resets, a little bit of a split fight, get 1 reset, great fight.
Bursting down. Kael. And then
Masu flashed over the Wukong to get the reset.
If the Otacon power here, the flower
is Masu the GOAT or what?
Is going to be enough.
Is Masu the GOAT? Okay, that's a big break for Fly. That puts him back in an even game. If Jin gets IE, I think he'll have damage. And if he has IE, he can help Viego a bit more. But the problem is Drake is spawning soon. They're gonna have to do it again. They did it once. They're gonna have to do it again and then again. They have control over the dragon. Tarzan has flash. Flyquest setup is not bad. Does he have rapid fire quad? They're just gonna play first target. Silence. Eat. No reset. It's over. Fight lost.
Flashing out and Inspired's already down, so the resets are not on the menu here for Flyquest. Whippo looking for the knockup. He won't land.
Crazy how hard the fights swing, isn't it? You need the reset or it's lost. Where was the feast?
Very difficult to snowball.
Was he in range? Maybe not. They're gonna lose Baron, and that's GG. And that's GG. Soul Point, Baron, Azir, level 16 inbound. He has LDR on Viego. They have Jin Infinity Edge soon. Inspired is trying to get level 16 as quick as he can. Get some XP, get as much gold, lose spot tier 1 and fight the Drake. They're trying to get everything they can before the Drake. Alright, here comes everything's Flyquest Scott. Inspired is still farming. He's trying to farm as much as he can. And they're just going to hit the top tier 2 and drop Drake. Oh my god, they are. They're dropping the soul or what? Or do you think they get there in time?
Will be able to get themselves a little bit of gold.
Wow, they got a lot of gold here. Viego is sitting on like 2k gold maybe. Holy fuck. IE on Masu. He gets a BF sword and a long sword. I mean, I guess they have TF ult, which is kind of a cheat code for retakes. TF ult breaks all the vision.
The Destiny coming out as well. Quad will gain a bit of vision for Flyquest. They have control.
Alright, how are you getting your reset?
They want it. Tarzan looking to start up the Drake.
Big damage on Sion.
Masu putting the damage down onto Flandre. Good knock up from the Rupture as well, as Tarzan might be able to get a flank here. Could have decoyed over the wall and then gone for the Cyclone on that backline. At the moment though, AL just have their meatballs in the front of the composition. It's all on Flandre to just stand in the way.
Big damage on Sion.
Flyquest.
Stun. Busio's gonna have to send it now.
With the Unbreakable, Glacial Fisher coming out. Whippo looking for the steal, can just get in with
Oh, Tarzan, beautiful. Wait, is it beautiful though? He went flash there. Inspired gets a reset. Sion is dead. Inspired gets the Sion reset. Flashes forward. He's first timing Sion. Oh, he didn't get the soul. Oh, but he kills him. Oh, it's a Shanks pentakill. Bwipo! 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 Bwipo!
He's not going to be able to find more. Whippo trying to chase him down.
Oh.
Rupture! And that's
So close. Shanks has base TP. Whippo doesn't. That was so fucking close.
Oh, the Godzilla
Tarzan
choke
too deep.
at the end.
I think Tarzan. I think Shanks TP's back and solos the Drake, doesn't he? But Busio's alive already. Or did he not die? I think the Wukong played it good initially, but he went way too deep.
The front line, so they start working on Flandre, trying to chuck him down. The chains of corruption went wide at the beginning. And then they go for this play from Tarzan. He jumps into the cluster.
Here,
gets the triple
I think he should
knock
W
up,
backwards
then
and ult
clones
again,
over.
and they win the fight. But he goes
Find him for the
forwards.
first damage. So they do get the first kill there.
Nice
Inspired
stopwatch
starts
by
trying to
Quad.
reset, but Hope on the
Inspired
bottom side,
flashes
he is
forwards.
free-firing from the bottom side, doing so much damage.
Oh, he doesn't get the Braum soul.
Meanwhile, Shanks able to peel
Flash
for
eat
himself.
on the Hope.
The attempt number 2 on this Dragon Soul.
Busio has the Hex Flash. He jumps in, only hits onto Kyle though, and that's not really the target you want.
Whippo doesn't get the Drake. But Sion's gonna die here, so it's one reset for Inspired. Oh, he ults in. Oh, I don't think that was a good idea. Was it? Tarzan dead? Yes, GA. Busio dies. Oh, I don't know why they just dived in there. Yeah, it's lost now.
Tarzan comes back to life. And only Masu and Quad are left alive. Masu chased out, pops the cleanse, but Shanks will pop his life. You can chase him down. Tarzan going forward as well. Tarzan in the end will secure it. It was another close fight for Flyquest, but in the end,
really nice game by Flyquest. I think their draft is really difficult, but they're still making things happen. I wonder what happens if Inspired doesn't just ult in. Oh, I think if they didn't have Braum, the game would be kind of playable. It's just this Braum is just defending everything. Well, Elder's in 4 minutes. Thoughts? Cho'Gath, Flash Eat.
To ward off this burst combo from coming through.
Chain of Corruption going down alongside the Cyclone. TP coming in as well from Flandre.
Nice
to
damage.
join the fight.
Whippo is a walking hitbox. It's crazy. Azir just eats him.
For the next, seems like it. They have one cannon minion wave to work off. Flandre stepping forward, no damage really to the Nexus towers yet. Now Hope rectifies that. Tarzan jumps onto Inspired, who still has the GA. Flandre tanking up the tower. GA coming out for Inspired, but the collapse begins. Chain of Corruption just short. Busio goes in with a knockdown, but AL continue to push forward. Busio down. Tarzan dodges away. Masu secures him, but he falls for it. The Nexus in their eyes.
Oh, a road.
AL will go one game away from cleaning out the series.
Fly is really competitive. They are. AL is Fly is really
Flyquest
competitive. They just need a good draft.
For some burst comp,
I think they just need a better teamfight draft.
Make it work.
They're cross-mapping well, their macro is good, they're holding the game states, they're delaying dragons. They just need a better teamfight comp. Because this game is so teamfighty. They just need a better scaling fight comp. They won a game with Orianna Senna, scaling teamfight. They should just do the same again. Red side pick I like. Annie Ben nice, Renekton Ben nice. They're changing their plan every time, Flyquest. They're changing their bans a lot. I think Annie Ben is very good. I would be careful of Aurora and Ahri now. I think Aurora more so. Need to be a little careful of Aurora. Ezreal ban. So there's Ashe, MF, Zeri, Jinx. What is Flyquest cooking with these bans? Are they gonna ban Gwen last? Kai'Sa ban. Ooh, they're very concerned with bot matchups.
They don't want to leave that one hanging either, Medic.
What bot matchup is OP right now? Ah, Lucian lane.
Lucian, though,
but Lucian lane,
something we've seen banned a couple of times.
You can match a Lucian lane with like Aphelios, Nord, Zeri, Lulu. You could do Jinx, Lulu. You could do Caitlyn. I think it's okay. Probably fine. Nah, he doesn't play Draven, right, Masu? Nautilus 1-2 I like because Braum is out and Renata's out, and it's good into Nami, so it really drags away from you wanting to play Lucian Nami. Ziggs Nautilus. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Of course, Leona is that
I would be looking at a Tristana or a Jace on 3 of some sort. Could do Maokai on 3 as well, but I don't know if you're going to find AD solo lanes. Ambessa. Oh, very strong pick here. They're going to go Ambessa plus support match. I don't know what engage support's in. What's in? Rakan out, Alistar out, Renata out. I guess there's Leona and Gragas, and yeah, that's it. So, okay, Leona. So here, I think they have a few options. I think Camille is good into Ambessa. I think Poppy can work into Lucian Ambessa. I don't know. What else is Bwipo got? Urgot? Is Urgot good into Ambessa? Yes, set. Okay, Lee Sin I don't mind. I actually like Lee Sin. It's like a solid champ. Gives you good AD jungle. Is this Ziggs a flex? Surely not, right? They pick top on 4 here.
I don't think we've seen it from Inspired.
What top can they pick on 4? Will they ban? I guess they'll ban junglers, right? What AD junglers are good in this comp? Anything with dive, Charvin, Nocturne, Neferi. 3 junglers that come to mind. Jarvan's kinda mid. Nocturne, yeah, I think Neferi ban. Could ban Poppy jungle, but is Poppy jungle gonna be good into your comp, or is... Does Bwipo play Poppy? I feel like you could pick Poppy on 4. They might do... I don't know, I feel like here they have Poppy, Neferi. I don't know, they have to ban one of the 3 here. If they ban Poppy, it's opening Neferi Z easy for Tarzan. If they leave Poppy open, then Poppy can be good into Lee Sin, but they're probably gonna play like some kind of ranged... Okay, Z ban. Oof, you think Sylas is good here? Ryze is out. Cassio's out. Hui's out. Sylas blind. Smolder's out. Is it time for Bwipo Shen on 4? Is that the saving grace here? I think it does open Sylas up a lot. Yeah, Yone goes crazy. Yeah, it's Bwipo Shen. Okay. That does invite Sylas a little bit. Aurora. Shanks is a very good Aurora. They could go Aurora Poppy, that would be really disgusting. Oh man, it's times like these where I think Vladimir wins the game, but Vladimir with Ziggs sounds... Oh my god. Flyquest is kind of cooking. AL's kind of cooking here. The only thing I don't like about AL's comp is I don't really like Lucian Leona. What is this 5 pick here for Fly? Ahri into Aurora Poppy? With Ziggs, they're playing Ahri Ziggs. They have no on-hit damage. And Aurora is good into Ahri. And there's Poppy. I mean, they haven't lost. It's still winnable. Like, Lee Sin, this game is fucking cinema. The only annoying thing is Poppy. But Lee Sin has so much setup and he has so much good damage distribution. It's delicious. Like, Lee Sin's gonna have to carry the game alone. And I think they can win bot. That's their best bet. Also, Shen is a champ that can catch you off guard. But I don't like this draft. But maybe Flyquest can make it work. Alright, Inspired. Canyon Lee Sin yesterday was the most vile thing I've ever seen. It blasted an entire continent. Can your Lee Sin save your continent? Inspired. Someone in chat says Inspired needs to download Duolingo and speak Korean quick. Yeah, this lane is not that easy for Ahri. Also, Shanks is a fucking good Aurora. Probably the best Aurora in the world. Temperature's rising. Inspired is going to have to go mid, bail quad out of this matchup, kill the Aurora, and snowball through mid. That's probably his best bet. Mid bot is going to be the main focus for both teams, right? But if they can play Ahri Lee Sin and punish mid as much as possible...
I do like the play towards bot. Like,
oh, Bwipo.
4 forms of CC in that, but
if Bwipo could play Poppy top, it would be a monster 4 pick. Does he see Tarzan? He does.
Position away from the wall there, so it...
Oh, still going to get the knock up.
Okay, no W. They can play this a bit. Leona E missed, no W, but no mid push. Absolutely no mid push. Ooh, that mid push stings. Can't really blame quad, I think the matchup is hard early. Not the end of the world, it's a crap, it doesn't matter. Inspired gets his Raptor respawn and he gets top crap, so all good.
even.
I wonder if they have a top dive brewing here or some kind of top play. Inspired needs the base again soon after Krugs. So Inspired will click Krugs, base, and I think he will start playing really hard mid to bot. Masu? What? He W'd where?
In there, I can only assume he went in with the satchel
What?
and he's dead for it.
Did he W into
Maybe
them?
just thought he could Tarzan shadowing around mid, was spotted on vision.
Oh.
Good flash away from Flandre there. Whippo setting up for the taunt flash combo.
Yeah, exactly. Nice reaction speeds there.
Really well played by Flandre.
Like you said, the beginning of the bottom side play though, because
Very clean. Everything is going wrong for Flyquest.
Yeah, good angle on that.
Wing in by accident, flash hooking getting reacted to, taunt flash getting reacted to.
Obviously trying to get Inspired into a good position. Has the pickaxe. Tarzan coming across now, but as soon as Tarzan's there, it's a little bit trickier for Inspired to really play. Hope trading with Masu down towards the bottom side. The Satchel Shot's going to knock him back. BCO looking for hook. The barrier onto the Stan United, in fact, onto Masu, but he's down, and the Shen can't join yet.
Inspired solo killed Tarzan. What?
Kill off Tarzan, and now can chase onto Hope. He's stunned with the shield of Daybreak.
Oh!
Cleanses away, and Inspired flashes. Inspired stepping back, wants a little bit more of the action, but can't find.
What? How did Inspire
wave.
solo kill
In the
Tarzan?
end,
What the
it's a
fuck?
2-for-1 exchange.
Ooh, they need to crash this bot wave, but they can't. Inspired wants top bot grab. Maybe Busio can do it by himself. Oh, it wasn't barrier on. Oh, it was Shenult. What am I saying? Masu had Shenult. Of course he did. Okay, big solo kill by Inspired.
Inspired has always been so critical.
So what Inspired's gonna do here is he's gonna Q auto, he's gonna E auto Q whatever, and he's gonna insta Q. So he gets burst out. So he gets his burst. W and then auto attack him a bit. And now,
who still wanted to come in because the other side of the fight
Inspired
is going so close with Masu.
Q,
but
auto
it
E.
allows Inspired
Yeah,
there to wait out the W, then go for his Q, gets the kill in addition to the flash.
Well played by
It's
Inspired.
still so close.
Whippo has no flash.
Picture for
And Bessa has no
picture,
flash
they're
too.
so
Inspired
close.
has an angle top to try and get them grubs. There's also a pink there. He might play on it.
Of the map,
Poppy is also a cheat code for... He has a pink on grubs and he has a pink in top brush. He could try a cheese top gank, but he's not going to do it. This is another situation where I'm wondering if AL just cross through mid, can't they stop this Drake? Alright, Flyquest get Drake, they lose grubs. It's a 500 gold lead, it's all good. Early Drakes are great for Flyquest. Their comp, like I said, is very, very burst heavy. Ari, Ziggs, Shen, Lee Sin, they need to one-shot someone instantly and then play. If they miss Charm, or they miss Lee Sin Q, or they miss Hook, or they don't get the right burst off, their fight could fall apart quickly. Having no AD carry late game sucks for Baron and Elder and all that stuff, but stacking Drakes... Quad has Roa, so he is fucking scaling.
Quad, Kyle flashes forward, the stun into the wall. Quad, just walk back into the bush. The knockup from Inspired
Shenult can save this maybe, but it's on cooldown, so they must have already used it. One kill for Inspired. Flash. Yeah. I think.
The chase continues onto Busio as Hope looks for him.
Oh, Shanks is clean. Holy fuck, Shanks is clean. Shanks is smurfing the series. Absolute monster. Yeah. Did Quad know that there was 3 people there? Did he see Poppy? I don't think he saw Poppy. He just sees Leona fucking with him. And then boom, there's an Aurora Poppy. It's hard for Quad. Shenult came in and he died through Shenult. And Bessa ulted Shen to cancel it.
So that's why they get the big advantage. Then still, a lot of big AoE comes through from the Ziggs, but the flash away from
it's gonna be G2 versus Flyquest. Oh my god, chef's kiss.
Over the side. And they still get their kill, and they
it's beautiful, that series. You know why? Because if G2 win, EU graded than an A. And if Flyquest win, it was our second seed anyway. Oh my god, yes.
Talked already about how much that can change an objective play.
Okay, hooked it.
Hook, but the solar flash landed and was done.
Oh my god, that Lucian hurts.
Chased out by Kyle and Hope. Tarzan looking for the flank position here.
Oh my god, turn it off. Shenult, hold up, Shenult. Here comes Quad. Grounded, but one. Wait. Charm hit me.
The public execution catches Inspired. And we said you got to watch Shanks in these fights.
Oh, we're back. Same place as every other fight.
Onto Inspired, Solar Flare there for the follow-up. Inspired trying to dash away, kicks back Caedrel, but can't take the taxi to safety. Busio now being chased out by Tarzan and Shanks, and Shanks is on a rampage. This Aurora,
Whippo?
so difficult
Where the
to
fuck
deal
did
with.
you come from?
Dash coming out for the taunt from Whippo. Looking at the damage on the Shank, keepers burn.
Ziggs ult, show me bomba.
Whippo back, he's guilty. Flash forward from Tarzan. Flandre's here, but a little
Holy
piece
fuck,
of the action
Lila.
as well.
Lila.
11-5 now for
We are
AL.
fist fighting from AL.
In the river here for AL.
Great series by Tarzan, great series by Shanks. Big step up. Kael grew into the series quite nicely. I would have preferred that if they first pick Lucian, that they just matched it with like a... I guess North is open is the problem. What happens if you pick Zeri? If you go Zeri North, is that a lane? They play Lucian Leona. If you go Zeri 1-2 and they go North 2-3, I guess you can't really play Lulu. I like the idea of trading like Lucian, Nami, Zeri, Lulu. Something like that feels quite nice. Okay, we're fighting bot side again. Kick flash. Oh, he doesn't have kick for 2 seconds. One. There it is, into the charm. Lovely, 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 lovely. We're fucking scaling, aren't we? Oh, I get a fucking second dragon as well. Okay. Okay, 2 drakes and a shutdown. We'll take that, we'll take that. Ari gets gold. Ari has Roa. All the golds on the Lucian. Will Hope dash in on a mid-wave and die? Will the voices get in his head?
Of the last few minutes, 2k the lead now he has over Masu. The flicker blades and the
if he does once,
the hook goes in from Busio, looking for Caedrel. Zenith blade wide, Inspired dashes back with the safeguard. Solar flare will get the stun onto Masu, but he was able to satchel charge away. Inspired jumps
oh my god, Tarzan failed the W.
What? Whipper goes deep, Zenith blade onto him. Caedrel, the sonic wave hits.
Okay, another one. DJ Khaled.
Leona, the Rift Herald will continue to pound away on this tower until Flyquest eventually kill it off.
Okay. Bot tier 1 died. Gold lead is kind of dropping a bit. This is just a fucking fist fight, this game, isn't it? I was confused why AL was backing away, but it was just channeled, I guess. That's a volume increase. More Lila. A little bit more Lila would be good. A little bit more Lila.
Synergy with to chop down a little on that gold lead.
Okay, quad, do damage challenge. Impossible. Or is it? Give him time. Let him cook. 20 seconds on Atakan. Some big items coming in soon for Flyquest. We got 2 item Lee Sin. We got Leandris on Ari soon. What is that, Ziggs? Horizon Focus? It's not NA Lee Sin. He is European. Don't worry. How is that worse? EU Lee Sin is crazy. Look at Caedrel. Damn. What NA Lee Sin has there been? The only NA Lee Sin is fucking Meteos. My goat on Lee Sin. TPs. Shenld's ready. Hook.
The hook's going to go in. From
Bob.
Busio, Kaio knocked back as well.
Knock.
TP coming in from Shanks, looking for that flank
Shen
that we
TP.
talked about so much.
Taunt.
Whippo, the first target.
Stun.
Tarzan will slam him
Repo
into the
dead.
between worlds.
I'm best
Goes
in.
Shanks and onto the back line. Go. I think AL really needs to send anyone else over there to secure it.
I don't feel so good, Scooby. I don't feel so good.
The counter was made possible by Flandre's Poppy
They
ultimate.
still have Ari ult.
Big ejection. They should be able to finish it off in time before
Drake.
Flyquest can
Inspired.
actually make their way through.
Oh, he
but they go
kicks.
for the pick.
Inspired goes in for the kick onto
Okay,
Shanks.
no
but
flash,
he still
Shanks.
has the flash and gets away. Quad with the charm.
Quad, you good,
onto
Ka?
Tarzan, has another spirit rush,
Okay,
but
bomba.
no real
Oh,
follow-up
Kyle.
after it. Mega Inferno
The
from
Leandris.
Inspired, jumps
Does he have
onto
Leandris?
Tarzan.
Oh, wait, what the
Descending
fuck?
coming out as well.
Masu's crazy.
Tarzan.
Masu! Double kill for Masu. Oh my god, the Ziggs is killing their backline. Buipo getting kited. Hope gliding.
Comes back in and Busio will fall as well. For a moment, it looked superb for Flyquest, but AL were having
Respect
none
to
of it.
Masu. That's the most aggressive Ziggs I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it's a Drake fight. Just base and run out of base and go fight Drake. Round 2 now. Level 15 Ari.
Gold-wise, vision
Sweeping
cleared out here
through
by
bot.
Flyquest around this Drake would be so point for them.
Wait,
Inspired
Tarzan?
goes in.
What?
Tarzan very deep.
Wait, he's
but
just
Shanks
unkillable or
comes
what?
between worlds across the wall. Dev charge going out. Quad with the
Oh
chase.
my god, Inspired
jumps
missed
across the
flash
wall as
Q.
well, but they can't
Mama.
land anything onto this Aurora. Inspired's going to have to try and jump away. Lands the sonic wave, but there's not much follow-up. Quad jumping away towards the top side, but Busio's already down, and AL have massive health bars to work with. Quad
Don't
underneath the
say
tower
EU Lee
should
Sin,
be
you
able to
fucking
survive,
rat.
but should just be the dragon over to anyone's legend. Masu still getting chased down. Hope with the culling, and Masu is culled. AL
God.
get 3 out of the exchange.
Lucian is fluent
and
in
they might not
Mandarin.
even
It's
turn their eyes
cooked.
towards the
What is it with Western teams and Game 1 Hope? Can you just fucking get 3-0'd at least? Like, this is crazy. If I see Masu on Ziggs again,
fight, but because AL
I'm going to
win out
riot.
on those exchanges,
R5 Ari is criminal. Yeah, obviously it's criminal, but what do you want to do? Pick Tristana mid into Aurora and get fisted?
One of the miracle
Like,
setups
just
now,
put
try and find
Masu
some sort of skirmish to get back
on
into
Lucian
this
or
game.
some fucking AD carry with clicks
kind of your only
and let
hope
him
at the
click.
moment, but
Let him fucking space glide a bit.
Flandre just backs off.
Look at him. He's just a fucking wave clear bot. Give that man a fucking infinity edge.
Investing their resources on gaining control of this top
He's just
side.
going to tweak and clear waves. Is that it?
Over by the red buff right now. They have
Bomba.
vision over there as well. Mega Inferno Bomb invest. Pretty tanky. Hope dashes away. The
Got the tower
falls.
though. Leona ult might land on your head though.
Aurora.
It's Shanks on the flank. Quad tries
Big
to
damage
go
on
in, but
Leona
the
here.
charge only going to land on Kael. Hope with a depth charge on him. Quad chasing over with the Spirit Rush as well. Inspired looking for the kickback.
Lucian's
Hope
dead.
dashing away, and Inspired will secure the kill. Meanwhile,
But
on the top
everyone
side of
else
the
is dead as well, I think.
Flandre Bay, as Tarzan jumps back in. Inspired down. Shanks here to join the party, untouched so far. Flandre should be able to kill off Whippo as the Ambessa wins out against the Shen.
Lucian
Lucio
died.
falls as well.
At what cost though?
You killed Hope,
The whole fam?
but it's still...
Where did Shen ult?
Flyquest.
Or did he get cancelled?
I mean,
Man,
you could wait
AL
for 4
just
seconds here if
destroyed
you're
them.
AL.
Destruction.
They're going to do it. I'll wait for Hope to spawn.
Destruction.
Looks like the,
Well, the West is getting blasted
so
by
let's have
the
another look
East.
at this fight, because you can
the
see
surprise
what
of
Flyquest are trying to
absolutely
do. As soon as
nobody.
TB comes in, it's like, okay,
However,
turn.
Yeah, exactly. Flyquest trying to get the objective bounty first. Down the other side,
maybe
Flyquest are trying also
Koi
channel
beats
his
BLG
teleport.
tomorrow.
They
Maybe.
just close the trap.
If Koi
shut.
loses to BLG tomorrow,
Yeah, he's like...
then
on the Hope was
we're
on
still
the
bad at
tower. Kael keeping Inspired busy as Quad spots the Spirit Rush. Whippo looking to engage as well. Tarzan can't quite
kick
land the
Leona.
stun. Kael falling
Onto
over, then
Masu.
played into Solar Flare, but the satchel out means
Shanks
Shanks
taunted.
is now on the back line.
Charm flash.
Flandre jumping in as well. Shanks able to dash away. Quad having to flash himself. Busio forced low down towards the bottom side. Tarzan looking for the chase. Will land the stun into the wall. The follow-up not coming out.
Quad, yeah, Quad had a bit of a
is
stinker
probably
the
the
last
best
couple games,
scenario
but it is
there,
what
so
it
at least
is.
they
Well, not
do
a
get
stinker,
one
you know, it's like
back,
he's inting, but
with the Baron buff, with the giant
games
gold
are
lead, it's
just
still going to be AL taking deficit.
The
They
Victor
need to try
game,
and cut down from.
both mids
That's got
were
to be
just,
the angle here.
I mean,
if you can
I don't like
get
Victor.
some sort of
The TF
vision
game,
advantage here,
NT,
they're looking to try and
this
pick somebody
game,
off.
ooh.
I mean, a good Inspired flank. Quad looking for that flank. Public execution going in. The charm lands onto Shanks and delays enough, it feels here for Quad. Flandre looking for the chase. Shanks coming in from the side as well. The rest of Flyquest. Yeah. Well, there's the Stand United. I was going to say they've left Quad out to dry, but the Stand United didn't really do much. Whippo jumped on by Tarzan as Cloud goes across the wall. As well with the Zenith Blade. Good double knock with the Keeper's Verdict. Inspired dashes in. Knocks back home.
Inspired kind of fried there. What the fuck?
Dead, but perhaps reignited for Flyquest. As
What?
Kael is low as well. Flandre with a good flank position.
Holy
Matsu
shit.
caught out. Tarzan will kill off Inspired with the help of
Inspired
Shanks.
POV, cat the
And
spare.
for a moment it looked bright for Flyquest, but AL still 4 members strong. Only Whippo and Busio left to defend.
No way.
And they're going to have a tough time of it just being 2 tanks here. So AL, they run straight through these
Tomorrow we got
towers,
2 series, chat.
straight through these inhibitors with the
Koi
Baron
BLG
buff.
and the
The
T1 series
onslaught
versus
continues.
CFO.
Baron
2
just
series, 2
expiring
best of
here.
5.
Maybe enough for
And it
Flyquest
starts
to hold
early.
on to the game.
Pike chomp.
That was a
12,000 gold in the
First they'll
old.
take away.
Different
Hey,
things.
Inspired.
In the
What if you
second
came
game,
back to
they
Europe?
utilize,
Thoughts?
split pushing.
Game number 1
Inspired
game
and
number
Poby.
3. Oh, the 2
Holy.
games from Frankie now that Flyquest
Yeah,
don't really have
Flyquest
an
don't
easy
have
avenue
any
to
damage.
approach. Quad, public execution goes in. There's the steadfast presence into the solar flame, into the Keeper's Verdict, into Quad dashing away, but Inspired
Oh, God.
and Whippo are just gone. They no longer exist on the mortal plane, and nor do
3-1.
the rest of Flyquest.
Flyquest took a game.
AL
versus Gen
their
G in the
way
upper
to
bracket.
LCK
Flyquest
on the
versus G2
bones
in the
of
lower bracket.
LTA. A matchup
Oh
with
my
Gen
good
G
heavens.
awaits, as Flyquest will have to settle
2
for
cinema
G2.
best of 5s. That is delicious.
AL close it out in
G2
style.
Flyquest elimination.
Nice snowball from
Oh
them.
yes. Oh
Flandre
yes.
too, at the end,
Oh
just
yes.
sees,
Gimme, gimme.
Quad goes immediately for
Gimme,
it, starts
gimme.
it out.